Chris Crocker. Everyone's going on about this Chris Crocker person. Um, Basically, I didn't even know about him before, like, it was like half an hour ago I knew about him. My friends told me today to watch Chris Crocker. Apparently he has like so many opinions on like everything, and he did something about Britney. So I sat there and I like gave it some time, and I also sat behind the curtain like him because I thought it was pretty cool. Um, so I sat there and I watched it, and I was like, this is kind of weird. He was sat crying about Britney. He doesn't even know her. If he was like, I would understand if they were like mates, if they knew each other, and like she was going through a bad time. But he's never even met her, and he's like, yeah, I'm her #1 fan and everything, and he's doing his hair like her and everything. I'm not being funny. I don't mind gay people. I don't mind bisexuals, but like, it's so weird. Why do you want to copy her? Why can't you be an individual? You don't need to copy people. That's like so lame. Yeah. So I watched it. To be honest, you have opinions that I do like about it. I wouldn't see myself sitting there watching it all the time. Like, yeah, because some people get really addicted and they subscribe and stuff. But like, yeah, subscribe me because like I'm obviously so cool. And yeah, it's like I wouldn't sit there and like just watch and watch and watch Chris Corker because it's like I have my own life and I don't really want to watch someone else's. Like they got famous over crying over Britney. Might do that myself. Oh, Britney! How can you do that to Britney? Or Michael Jackson. I miss you, Michael Jackson. I don't even know these people. Yeah, so and then my friends told me like they said to watch like free things like basically to watch, and like because I don't know, this is like my second time on YouTube, but I do listen to music on here, but yeah, I don't watch like this like things that you watch. They said to watch this person called Alex Day. Alex Day, it's pretty hot. Um, yeah, so I watched him, and he seems to like Harry Potter a lot. I don't mind Harry Potter. I used to love Harry Potter when I was like 8. I used to be obsessed with Harry Potter. Like, I was kind of pathetic over it. It's like, you know, when they had the car thing, like, look, they were flying car, and I used to like stay up at night waiting for Harry Potter to come and like get me in his car. I thought that was pretty sad, and I used to be scared of the trees in case they moved. But I was 8, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I sat and watched him. He's pretty interesting, but I don't see myself watching him all the time. But yeah, he's pretty cute. But he goes on about Harry Potter a lot, and it's like, yeah, he killed it. But yeah, the next person I watched it was like a link thing going to some other person called Charlie is so cool like, which doesn't make sense because he doesn't really sound that cool, so it should be Charlie's not so cool like. But yeah, that was kind of weird. He was going on about some other thing like Doctor Who or something. So I think they talk about each other in their shows. Charlie is so cool like and Alex Day. So I think they're friends or something. But yeah, I don't know. See, like, if you can help me out to understand how they know each other or something like that, like, can you write down below in the comments? Yeah, the next thing, like, they were just like, yeah, I don't know, it's confusing, but yeah. Charlie is so cool, like, so that's what we're talking about. Charlie is so cool, like, Charlie's not so cool, like. It's like, if you look in the comments below, they're like, some girls are like proper obsessed with him. But to be honest, you don't know him, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know, because I don't know really what to say about him. I just think it's weird that he has loads of train cards behind him, or pictures, loads of pictures. That was kind of weird. I was like, yeah, you like the train cards. Also, yeah, I was just like watching that. Um, I don't see myself watching that all the time though, because that sort of thing doesn't really interest me. But yeah, that's about it with Charlie is so cool. Like, um, today my friend sent me a link of a what was it? A bus driver person, and some kids were standing up in the back of the bus, and he told them to sit down. I thought it was so mean, but it was so funny. Like, right, some kids were standing up on the back of the bus, and the bus driver was like, sit down, and so they sat down, and then they started winding the bus driver up. And the bus driver was like getting pretty pissed off about it, and he was like, yeah. And so they were like little kids, they were like 10, but this is in America. They were like 10, maybe, yeah, or 11. And he went up to them and he was like, please sit down and everything. And they were winding him up, and he went to the girl, and he's like trying to beat her up. And the other boy tried stopping it, so the bus driver started strangling the like 10-year-old boy, and he was like proper beating him up and everything. I was like, what? It was kind of like, yeah, I thought it was like weird, but it was interesting, so I thought I'd tell you. I'm probably being boring and chatting a load of shit, but yeah, I'm pretty bored, so I thought I'd just tell YouTube how I am and like what I'm doing today and what I've been doing. A lot has happened in a day. And also I was like sunbathing today, that was pretty cool. Ew. But yeah, that was that was weird. um so yeah, if you wanna watch like me to make some more of these and chat about like other things that's going on, because to be honest, I'm not gonna be just chatting about YouTubers because that's just bitchy. I'll chat about the news and like shit that's going on like in the world, because it's like, to be honest, it's better coming from someone your own age or someone that's like quite interesting to talk about it, because listening to it on the news is quite boring. But yeah, subscribe me, comment, let me know how like you think this video went and if I should do some more. And yeah, thanks. Bye.